I'm coming with you.
Did you bring your rollerblades?
I literally go nowhere without them.
What guiding piece of direction did Greta give you for developing your character?
Her direction's incredible, and sometimes she'll just talk about a thing without specifically giving you a piece of direction, but she'll be like, you know that thing where da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and so she'll say all this stuff, and she's like, I don't know if that's helpful, but and you're like, no, I think I know what I should do now based on that anecdote. Other times I was like, she's so smart. I was like, I got lost in that story and I stopped, oh my goodness, she's just so smart.
And you were saying earlier, it's true, she'll reference so many things at once, and like she'll reference some random moment from both a Jacques Tati film and then like, you know, the latest episode of like Love is Blind, and you know, and then also a story about when she was a kid and fencing, and then somehow all of it just becomes exactly
and it's all applicable and connected weirdly. Yeah.
She gave me a list of movies to watch the first time we chatted about the character. And one of them was a documentary called Tiny Shoulders about Barbie. There's a woman who works for the Barbie brand who was a big part of like evolving Barbie into like the singularity where all the Barbies are Barbie. I watched that and I thought, oh, that's Gloria. Like, she's a grown, sophisticated, smart, serious woman who values deeply like a connection that she had to this inspiring, imaginative toy. And like, she chooses to value that. And that was like the light bulb for me. And I remember going to Greta and saying, it's her. And she's like, yes, it's her. And like, we were just on the same page about that. Oh my God, I had a weird Barbie.
Yeah, you did.
One of the first things that Greta wanted us to do as Kens, as like a unit of Kens, was work out together. So while, you know, Margot and her Barbies were having that very famous pajama sleepover, I'm imagining like a nice hotel room where you're, you know, just doing each other's hair and just being really positive. The Kens were in the gym at like some ungodly hour early in the morning, just like lifting weights and screaming at each other. So that was, I mean, it was of course the right thing to do. We very quickly were just kind of thrown in together and learned to bond in our own Ken ways through lifting really heavy objects and pumping muscles. It's pretty much all the Kens ever do in Barbie Land. You know, Kens don't really have, we don't really have jobs. And so our one and only job in Barbie Land is to beach. And beach we do very, very well. All Kens do beach. Which is not to be mistaken with lifeguarding, because lifeguarding is an actual job that requires skills and work, but beach is simply beach, and that is what Kens do.
I'll beach off with you any day, Ken.
Anyone who wants to beach him off has to beach me off first.
I will beach both of you off at the same time.